Welcome back to my channel, Shades of Steph. Today we have an unboxing and try on of the April 2021 base box for Boxy Charm. I always get excited to get this box in the mail because out of all the products that are in it, I only know of one for sure. For this month, I was able to choose a primer for one of my products, so all the rest are a surprise. So super excited whenever I get this one to open it up and see what I got. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button below and ring the bell so you'll be the first to know when my future videos are uploaded. Without further ado, let's get unboxing. So when opening the box, the first thing you will see is going to be a little description card. This month's theme is sweet treats, which is super cute. And then on the other side, it's going to have a description of all the products that I got in the box. What's nice about Boxy Charm is that you get full-size products, not just sample sizes. So you can really test out the product at a discounted price. So we'll start with the first product, and this is the one that I chose for this box, and it's going to be the Icy Sherbet Primer. And this actually retails for $32 for this. I mean, the Boxy Charm base box is only $25, so I mean, this is already well worth the price. And this is by Touch and Soul, and it is a gel primer that has an instant cooling effect once applied and hydrates and preps the skin for makeup. The formula is silicone free with water capturing technology to lock in moisture and leave your skin feeling silky smooth. So let's go ahead and open this one. Ooh, I love the packaging. Super pretty, huge jar, like it's a huge size. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very like jelly consistency. Okay, let's try a little bit just to look at the texture. Ooh. This has an interesting texture. It kind of reminds me almost of a silicone-based primer with how it's going on, because it definitely smooths out any fine lines just on my hand. But I definitely feel that my skin is very moisturized, very, very smooth, and it absorbed really quickly. Ooh. Just want to try a little bit more. That is so nice. Love it. Okay, so what's important about a silicone-free primer, so this is going to be considered water-based, is that you want to make sure you pair it with a water-based foundation. Otherwise, you can have issues of it splitting on your face. And we want to avoid that because then that'll create that really cakey, gross look after a few hours. So that is just one thing I wanted to flag with this product. Next, we have the Georgette Klinger Vitamin C Mask. And this is going to revitalize, brighten, and even your complexion in minutes with a powerful infusion of vitamin C to protect skin and prevent free radical damage while boosting collagen production. It's a clay-based mask that's going to draw out impurities, allowing argan and avocado oils to nourish and revitalize your skin. I'm actually very excited for this because I know that vitamin C is really good for your skin, especially in the case of brightening. I do have sun damage and hyperpigmentation under my makeup. You don't see it now, but it is there. So I'm really excited to try this out and see if it kind of brightens those areas and kind of evens out my skin tone. The price for this is $36, so that is, again, a great deal since the box is for $25 total. So next on our list, we have the Manicadar Beauty Pluck It 2 Tweezer Kit. And let's see, this tweezer kit contains one slanted tweezer for precise plucking and one pointed tweezer to isolate a single hair in a large area. This retails for $18. Let's open this one up. I like that it gives you two options for tweezers because I think both of them serve their own purpose and are used for certain things, meaning the slanted tweezer here, you can see that pretty well, This is gonna be great for especially along your eyebrows, just because you can lay it parallel to your skin and pick up hairs, and you can just kind of glide across. So it's a very controlled motion that you can use with this tweezers. I think it's very user-friendly as far as you're not gonna, cut yourself, or it's not too pointy where you can really stick yourself and get hurt. So this is great, especially for the eyebrow area. Now we also have the pointed tweezer, which was, you can see, very, very pointy. And this is great. It's on the directions, it says it's good for isolating single hairs, which it is. However, if you're a shaver or a waxer, I'm into more of the body waxing, you can get ingrown hairs. And these are great to really, if it is at the surface of your skin, now remember, do not go plucking any ingrown hairs that are deep under the skin, because the more plucking you do, it's just going to damage your skin, and it's also going to leave a scar, and we want to avoid that. So if the hair is at the surface of your skin, meaning it could just like pop out at any second, it might just need a little bit of help, these are perfect, because you can just kind of like get into that skin, just make a little flick, and it'll actually pull the hair right out. I used to work at European Wax Center back in the day, and we would use these all the time for ingrown hairs, and they just work perfectly for that reason. All right, next on our list we have Queen Studio Dragon Lash Mascara. And let's see, this is a lash doubling voluming mascara that lengthens and separates, giving you a flirty, intensely black lashes. It is a semi-permanent high gloss black tubing mascara. So for tubing mascaras, the product actually wraps around each eyelash that you have, kind of making it thicker and longer. So definitely super excited to try this one out, and it retails for $18. We're gonna do a try on after I get through the next product, and we'll put this to the test. So our final product is going to be the Natasha Denona Ayana eyeshadow palette. So it comes in this cardboard box. We'll get this open so you guys can actually see it. Ooh. It has some really pretty browns and silvers in here. This is a really nice palette. And this is actually a very high-end palette. This retails for $48. So I'm super excited to try this and see how pigmented they are, but that is beautiful. Very pretty. So this is a special edition palette, ultra pigmented, neutral, cool toned shades ranging from muted browns with a touch of sparkling metal green. Oh. So this is actually supposed to be a green color. To me, it looks silver, so I'm very curious to see how that'll actually come out on my skin. Let's see, it's super blendable, user-friendly formulas with the highest quality pure color pigments, and it's cruelty-free and allergen-free, so that is awesome. I do have sensitive skin, so this is perfect. So let's get to trying these on. So first, I want to go in with this color Harlow, and we're just going to nicely layer it over the crease area and work it upward towards the brow bone. So I'm using a nice fluffy brush for this one. You don't have to be too precise, as long as you keep it kind of in the crease area and then working it upwards towards the brow bone. I like to do small circles in this area to kind of blend it out really nice and give it more of a smoky effect. I'm just going to go in with a little bit more. And this is going to be a really nice transition shade. All right, I think this side looks good, and we will do the same thing on the other side. Again, focusing on the crease, doing some nice wiper blade motions, even working outward in circular motions. Next, I want to go in with this darker brown shade, and it's actually called Crease, which is very fitting because we are just going to focus that in the crease area. I'm using a smaller brush for this piece, and I'm just going to tap it into the crease area. I want to tap it first, and then we'll blend out. I think this helps just distribute the eyeshadow a bit better rather than just starting in one spot and moving. This helps to blend it out a bit better. focus a little more in the corner here. And that layers really nicely with that transition shade. And then we will do the same thing on the other side. Again, tapping motion in the crease, and then we buff it out. Pulling it inward in the corner area. Might even need to just do a few taps in here to really create more depth. Next, I want to use this very shimmery brown color, which is called Satin Skin, and we're just going to use our fingertip to pick up a little bit of the color and just sweep it right across the middle of the eyelid. This is such a pretty brown color, very neutral shimmery brown. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it looks super pretty. We're gonna just cover the entire eyelid, stopping at the crease. So we're just focusing on this lower part here for this look. Wow, that looks so nice. I just love how when the light hits it, it just gives such a nice shimmer. It really brings attention to the eyes, so I love that. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. And working your way up to the crease area. Next, we're going to use this dark brown color called Lash Line, which we're actually going to use on our lash line to create a very soft wing effect, and it's going to be a powder eyeliner. So what we're going to do is follow the lash line very closely. I recommend using a slanted brush, one that is very small and pointed so you can be very precise. And even if you damp this with some water or setting spray before going in with the powder, I think it just makes a cleaner line. And we're just gonna gently take our time, follow the lash line here. And as you can see, the color is picking up really nicely. What's nice about using powders as an eyeliner is it is more forgiving as far as precision goes, and you can really smoke it out on the outside of your eye, which kind of creates a more dramatic look, I think. And we're just gonna do a little wing on the outside here. And as you can see, it blends so nicely up into our other colors that we layered on. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then we want to wing it out right at the edge. All right, I think that looks good. Here is what we have so far. I'm also gonna go in with the color Lash Line and just line the bottom of the water line, and then we're gonna smudge it in to give it that real smoky effect. And we're just gonna connect it to the wing we just created and just slowly brush it through, taking our time. All right, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Start in the corner. All right, so we look pretty equal on both sides, so I'm going to use a fluffy brush and just smoke out that bottom lash line. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and curl my eyelashes and we can try the Dragon Lash Mascara. All right, time for mascara. All right, let's start with this side. Okay. going on really easily. Definitely keeping them separated. I don't see any clumping so far. This one to me seems a bit smaller than other ones that I have, so I'm liking that I can get really close to the center of my eye where those little baby lashes are. I always have to be very precise here because I always go too far and then it hits the part where I just put concealer on. I'm really liking how it's making the bottom lashes look super long. Wow. Okay, so I'm really impressed with what that looks like. I'm sure from the camera you can see it really does separate and lengthen these. They're like spider legs. Alright, so our mascara is on and I think it really just gives you that wow factor. Really opens up the eyes and lengthens those lashes. So really liking the end product. Thank you all for joining me today on another unboxing and try on for Boxy Charm subscription box. Super excited about the products that I got today and we made a really great look out of it. Please leave me a comment below, let me know what you think, and make sure to follow this face on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you guys next time.